The landscape of the $95 annual fee travel card shifted recently. Wells Fargo crashed the party with a brand new offering, the Autograph Journey, and Citi rebranded their Premier card as the Citi Strata Premier. There was a lot of excitement building up before the launch of both these cards. But was the hype met? The short answer? No. Hi everyone, my name's Ryan, and thanks for joining me as part of the Travel Points family, where we focus on how to use credit cards to subsidize family vacations. Taking our loved ones on vacation is expensive, so let's bring those costs down and take our families farther for less. When looking at credit cards that earn flexible point currencies instead of hotel points or airline miles, for an annual fee of only $95, the starting point is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So how did the Autograph Journey from Wells Fargo and the Citi Strata Premier stack up? Let's dig in. It turns out that the Citi Strata Premier is the exact same card as the Citi Premier card, with the exception that it does now include some travel protections. So those of us hoping for something brand spanking new, we were disappointed. Now, there is nothing wrong with the Citi Strata Premier. It is just as good as it used to be, but it really hasn't changed. The Wells Fargo Autograph Journey, however, is a completely brand new card. Now, these cards all have the same $95 annual fee. So what does each card give you? Well, first they each come with a travel credit of some sort. The Autograph Journey has a $50 airline credit. It's straightforward and easy to use. If you make a purchase of $50 or more directly from an airline, you will receive a statement credit of $50. That's more than half the annual fee. And it's great that Wells Fargo doesn't require you to book through their portal. Let's hope Chase and Capital One are paying attention. It's applied automatically with no need to call up a rep and remind them. It's a very easy credit to use. The Sapphire Preferred's credit is a $50 hotel credit that must be used through the Chase travel portal. This is also straightforward and easy to use, but you have to be okay using the Chase travel portal, foregoing any hotel loyalty benefits or credits. We've had this card for nearly 3 years and have only used the credit once because we prefer to pay with points and work with our hotel loyalty statuses. The Citi Strata Premier has the highest credit, $100, but the most restrictions. You can receive the $100 credit when you book a hotel through the travel portal and spend at least $500. Using this would cover the entire annual fee, but you'd have to spend at least another $400 to do so. If this works with your travel habits, that's great, but it doesn't work for us. Each card also has a sign-up bonus you can earn. After spending $4,000 in 3 months, you can earn 60,000 points from Chase or Wells Fargo and 70,000 points from Citi. Now, if you redeem these points for 1 cent per point as cash, gift cards, or statement credits, you get $600 of value from Chase or Wells Fargo, but $700 from Citi. The Strata Premier might seem like the winner, but if you redeem those points through each of their travel portals, things change. You'd still get $600 of value from Wells Fargo and $700 of value from Citi, but Chase gives you 1.25 cents per point booking through their portal, making their welcome offer worth $750 of travel. Sign-up bonuses, though, only get us started earning points. How do these cards earn points on regular spending? Here, the Sapphire Preferred is the weakest. It earns 3 points on dining, 2x on travel, and 1x on everything else. You can also get 5x when you book travel through the Chase portal, but like I said earlier, I never book through the portal. The Autograph Journey is the best for earning on travel. It earns 5x on hotels, 4x on airlines, and 3x on other travel and dining. And there's no need to book through a travel portal to earn those rates. Simply go to whatever brand you like and book your travel on their site. Keep earning your hotel status or airline status. And then it earns 1x on everything else. The Citi Strata Premier is the best for everyday purchases. It earns 3x on dining, groceries, and gas. If you book flights or hotels directly, you'll also earn 3x. But if you book through the Citi Travel Portal, you can earn 10x on hotels, car rentals, and attractions. You then, of course, earn 1x on everything else. But how are you really going to use those points? You can redeem for cash, statement credits, or gift cards. You can book travel through their portals. But the maximum value of these points is found by using transfer partners. When you transfer a Citi Thank You point to Air France, you take that point that had a fixed value of 1 cent per point and redeem it for a flight, or you can end up getting 2 or 3 cents or possibly even higher for that thank you point. And you can do the same thing with Ultimate Rewards points. Wells Fargo didn't have any transfer points before the Autograph journey. Now, Wells Fargo reward points can be transferred to Aer Lingus, Flying Blue, Avianca, British Airways, and Iberia Airlines. They can also be transferred to Choice Hotels, a total of 6 transfer partners. With the airlines, it's a 1-to-1 transfer ratio, so you transfer 1,000 Wells Fargo rewards and get 1,000 Avios, or whatever the airline currency is. With Choice Hotels, though, the transfer ratio is 1-to-2, so you transfer 1,000 Wells Fargo rewards and get 2,000 Choice points. While Wells Fargo has 6 transfer partners, Chase has 14 partners, and Citi has 19. And this is where the Autograph journey loses me. But let's put a little disclaimer here. Wells Fargo says these are the travel partners they are starting with, and that we can expect them to add more in the future. 2 things matter to me with Wells Fargo: the lack of a domestic air carrier and the lack of a hotel program that I want to be a part of. There are workarounds to book domestic flights with British Airways or Flying Blue miles, but it's not as simple as going and booking with JetBlue, Delta, or Southwest. It just isn't. I could convince myself to accept the airline partners if we flew a lot internationally, which we don't. Or there was a hotel partner I regularly used. Nicole and I live in South Florida, and as you might suspect, we spent many nights in Orlando or on the west coast of Florida in Naples or Sarasota. We even spent a couple of nights each year right here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach for staycations. Now, we're not flying to Orlando or Sarasota or Tampa, so that helps me get over the domestic airline issue. But where do we want to stay? And this is actually where the Citi Strata Premier loses me too. For Memorial Day, we were going to the beach for the weekend. In the Naples area, I could have booked the Hilton Marco Island Beach Resort, the Hilton Naples, or the Hampton Inn Naples Central. I could have booked the Ritz-Carlton Naples, the JW Marriott Marco Island, or Marriott's Crystal Shores. I could have booked the Hyatt Regency, Coconut Point, the Hyatt Vacation Club at Coconut Cove, the Hyatt House Naples. And if I didn't want direct beach access, there are literally dozens of more options. If I want to stay at a Choice Hotel, though, I could book the Comfort Inn Naples, East I-75, next to the Cracker Barrel. That's it. There have been road trips where I pulled off the highway and stayed at a Comfort Inn, or a Quality Inn, or an Econo Lodge. And I'm sure there are other locations that are the reverse of Naples. But if I have a choice of where I'm going to spend my points, I'm choosing the Hyatt Regency, or the Hilton Naples, or the Marriott Crystal Shores over the Comfort Inn. It doesn't matter how much I enjoy Grandma's sampler pancake breakfast at the Cracker Barrel. And if you happen to be there for dinner, don't sleep on the chicken and dumplings. If you see me there, please help me pull Nicole out of the store, because she could spend a lot of time there earning a bunch of points. Do store purchases at Cracker Barrel code as dining? I don't know. If you know the answer, drop that in the comments below. They bring you up at the same place. But back on topic. So even though we can earn a lot of points using the Autograph Journey or the Strata Premier, I think we'd have a hard time using them. Again, if Wells Fargo added the right transfer partners, I'd be willing to come on board. Travel cards should have travel protections, trip delay insurance, lost baggage insurance, and whatnot. And with the revamp of the Citi Strata Premier, each of these 3 cards now do. None of these cards charge a foreign transaction fee, which makes sense since you're supposed to be traveling with these cards. The Journey also happens to have cell phone protection, which the Preferred and Premier don't. It's not the best cell phone protection out there, but hey, it's better than what's on the Freedom Flex. And since I went all the way down the rabbit hole to insurances and protections, I should mention that the Autograph Journey and the Strata Premier do not have the primary collision damage insurance for rental cars that the Sapphire Preferred does. There are a lot of people saying that they are signing up for one or both of these new or newish entries. But I'm not jumping on that bandwagon yet. So what am I missing? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, please like this video and consider subscribing to the channel.